That can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Now, here is Halliburton. Neesmith can't get it to go. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo kicks to Prince. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. No good with the triple. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Kuzma. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Now, here's Neesmith. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Giannis outside. Prince against Siakam. Here's Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here's Halliburton following Kyle Kuzma's 3. Turner finds Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. A new 14 for Indiana. Turner passes to Halliburton from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Siakam outside. Stolen by Prince. Fires for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Indiana moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Siakam. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition team foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
It's stolen by Mathurin. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. To halt the run. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tapping a screen on Porter. Mathurin for 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Portis. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
Once he has the ball, if his feet are set up, Bobby's going to let those rip.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Mathurin's got 5 now.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court for Indiana, T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Walker, and it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Porter dishes to Giannis for the 3. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Porter. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Clock at 4. Trent. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Second shot opportunity. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
From the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That one is no. Good. And he nails the 3rd. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Back to Walker. Fires the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
To the middle. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. A 3-ball. Pacers with the rebound.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And Toppin throws it down.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Bucks trail by 4. And a wide open look for Portis. Hands it from downtown. Portis has got 5 now.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Mathurin for 3. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. And it's Trent in the corner. Off target with his 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. That shot wide open. Matherin's got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Porter with the screen for Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Matherin for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Outside Matherin. Pass to McConnell. Back to Matherin. Indiana moving the ball around. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Matherin for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Matherin for 3. Indiana again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. For 3, Portis buries the long-range jumper. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Matherin finds Halliburton. Back to Matherin. Over Green. Deflects the pass. Giannis with it. Matherin picks him up. Antetokounmpo passes to Green. Front past the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
A skillful move there by Matherin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Baseline try. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Prince against Matherin. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. Bucks lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Matherin.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right wing, Siakam for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Prince. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Prince has got 6.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's Turner. Siakam outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Nesmith. Indiana again missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Lopez outside. Prince in the corner. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Out to Kuzma. Shoots over Nembhard. Kuzma can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Lillard, the pass to Prince. Lillard scanning the floor. Kuzma kicks to Lopez. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Now, here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. And a wide open look for Halliburton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
They now take the lead.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Brand from deep three-point land. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Siakam finds Turner. Indiana moving it around. Outside Mathurin.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Halliburton against Lillard. Pass to Nembhard. A 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Back to Mathurin. And stolen by Lillard. Here's the break. And here's Trent outside. And the 3-ball is good. Trent's got 6.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Prince. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Pass to Trent. Snatched away. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Took him no time at all on that one. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's Trent in the corner. A baseline J. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Trent outside. Outside Porter. It's good from long range. Porter's got the lead up to 10 now for Milwaukee.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a 10. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with 3 quarters behind us. Let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Indiana. Walker out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Fires from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
From deep, Giannis. Toppin pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Green against McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Franz comes in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Mathurin for 3. The rebound by Prince.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Giannis outside. Toppin with the steal. That's a 2 from Mathurin. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one's good. Green.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Toppin, no one around him. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Rollins. Then for the Pacers, Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Neesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Pacers trail by 17. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Here's Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And here's Prince outside. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. It's Nembhard on the wing. Guarded by Prince. A shot by Nembhard. No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Defense doing their best to put Halliburton off balance, but he stays flexible, kind of warps around the defense and adjusts to the contact.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Prince outside. Unloads. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Shoots the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Bucks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Giannis.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Lillard from outside, nailed from three-point land.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Kuzma kicks to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Much appreciated.
pace of the game?
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
So we'll look at our starters for Orlando. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Bancaro and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point. Prince can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Lillard right side. Takes the three. Connects from downtown.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
From the arc. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. The Magic have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Antetokounmpo outside. Prince finds Kuzma. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Looking for their first basket of the game.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
The three from Prince. It's hauled in by the Magic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope, defended by Kuzma. The three from Banchero sends it home from three-point land.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Lets the three fly. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
The three from Banchero, and another three for Orlando.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Kuzma, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Banchero no good. Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Lillard against Suggs. Kuzma outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Picked by Carter. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
With his speed, Suggs able to get one step ahead, and then he's ready to let it fly.
Lillard passes to Prince. Suggs against Lillard. The three. And Prince with the bucket on the assist by Lillard.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
The kick out to Banchero. Off target from outside. The Bucks shooting only 31% to get this game underway. Prince finds Kuzma. Off target with the three. The Magic shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Lillard looking around. Back to Kuzma. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
So for Orlando right now, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then there's Banchero. And it's Black in at the point guard position. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Bucks on D. Banchero no good. And here is Antetokounmpo. No points so far. The three is up. Orlando grabs the miss. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
Antetokounmpo for three. And another miss by Milwaukee. Magic leading by 3. Anthony with it, and it's Trent picking him up. From distance, Paolo.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And here's Porter outside. On target from range. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Black. Anthony with it. Over Trent. And it's Orlando with another. The Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo inside. Isaac covering. Portis for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Here's Black. Green covering. To the middle. Oh, deflected and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. What a make! Giannis for 3.
Well, if Giannis is knocking down threes, defensively, nothing you can do.
Banchero against Green. Black passes to Bitadze. Beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's 1:38 left in the second quarter. Outside for Green. Jacks up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Pass to Black. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks trail. Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Here's the pick. Now Trent over Banchero. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Wagner comes in for Banchero. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for Black.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Kicks it out to Wagner. From downtown, it's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Prince. And another miss by Milwaukee. Lillard against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Carter. Caldwell Pope with it. Wagner for 3. Drops in the 3. Wagner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And so it's Orlando finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Torian Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. The 3 from Banchero. Counted from distance. Banchero's got 18 points in the game.
Banchero will score it in a moment.
Oh, throw it down! Nice!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Picked it! Carter, the pass to Caldwell Pope. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Kuzma. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Antetokounmpo with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Let's go with a 3. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Lopez has gotten his 2nd bucket.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Bucks trail by 3. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Prince, the pass to Lopez. Takes a 3. Prince can't hit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Magic lead by 9.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. For 3, here's Lillard. Free ball from Lillard.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Magic leading by 9. And Antetokounmpo over to help. To the wing on the left. Suggs outside. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Lopez. Off target from three-point range.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Black's checked in for Orlando. From the inbound with the drive, the kick out to Banchero. Orlando again missing. Bucks trail by 9. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. Batase's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Wagner for 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. And the Magic making a change here as well. Anthony's checked in.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
Here's Black. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Back to Lillard. Outside Porter. Lillard against Wagner. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Lillard can't get it to go. Magic leading by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Batadze. Buries it from 3. Batadze's got 6. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer. And it's Lillard with the 3.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Here's Batadze. Oh, it's good! He hit it!
Ooh, could be a backbreaker.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Orlando ahead, up 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. The tandem at 1 and 2, Black and Harris. Goga Batadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 3, small forward. Green for 3. Trent for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Black. Porter with the steal. Trent outside. On the wing, Green. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Batadze can't hit. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. To tie it up. And it's Portis. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And that'll tie this game up.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here come the Bucks. Porter from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paid for giving up second chance points.
Harris doing a nice job selling the shot fake and getting the call.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Lillard against Suggs. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Here's Prince. The rebound by Carter.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Harris outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Magic lead by 3.
Nice looking outside stroke by Harris. Give him room to pull the trigger, and he'll light you up from there.
And a foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in.
Number 3.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Three-pointer. Orlando with the rebound. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now. Suggs against Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard. Kuzma against Carter. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Clock at 2. Lets it go from the wing. That one's good. Nothing but net.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
And here's Carter. Wagner with a screen on Prince. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Nothing like being assertive and aggressive in critical spots. KCP coming through for his team.
Lopez passes to Prince. Back to Lopez. Suggs outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Pass to Prince. Launches a three. Drains the triple. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, guys, that's exactly why Prince is out there in these moments. Big-time shot.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. The 3 from Prince. It's Prince on the wing. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Orlando with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Kicks it out to Wagner. The 3 ball. Money from deep.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
The 3 from Suggs. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Lopez can't hit. Suggs, the pass to Carter. He shoots a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And so Orlando takes the win. Just a gutsy performance on the road. It
but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
A look at the Magic starting group. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point. The three sinks the triple.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And that one, good.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Outside Mathurin. Offline with his three. We're about 1 minute into the first. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Now, Mathurin, after the missed three from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Mathurin is good for three.
Well, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
On its way from Caldwell-Pope for two. Another miss by Caldwell-Pope. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Turner finds Mathurin. The Pacers getting another chance here. The three. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Caldwell Pope right side. Here's Suggs. Connects from three-point range.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now here's Turner. Suggs with the steal. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Poked away. Here's Wagner. Out to Carter. Turner comes with the double team. Now Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Offensive rebound. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Banchero.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the wing right side. Here's Bitadze. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Jackson, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. The Magic also changing it up. Isaac's checked in for Wendell Carter. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here are the Magic now, following the three-pointer by Siakam. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Isaac with the screen for Anthony. Isaac outside. Pass to Black. Fires the three. Another miss by Orlando. Indiana leading by 5. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. McConnell with it, working on Black. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Neesmith. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Wagner wide open. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Isaac against Toppin. Kicks it out to Siakam. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toppin. That time on the assist by Siakam.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Banchero passes to Black. Launches a 3. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading by 8. Pass to McConnell. In the corner, it's Neesmith. Jackson with the screen. Neesmith finds Halliburton. Back to Neesmith. Takes the 3. No good there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that is accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin, and what I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. Somebody defenses must now account for from range. Love the work put in.
Now, here's Toppin. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Halliburton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Banchero, that's good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
In the corner, it's Neesmith. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Magic trail by 5. Banchero looking around. Back to Black. There's the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
3 points.
Well, you see the decision-making of Paolo Banchero is so impressive. Comes into the league with that skill and really elevating it.
Out left to the wing. Neesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Neesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Black. Out to Carter. Here's Banchero. Not 3 off the mark. Indiana leading by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Nembhard's shot is good. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Now, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting, even when you don't have your best game available. Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
Neesmith with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Halliburton with it. Working on Black. Turner kicks to Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Turner with the screen. Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here is Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Here's De Silva. His three-pointers off the mark. Halliburton against Suggs. Here's the three. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. And it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Banchero's got 6 here in this quarter. Halliburton outside. Driving in. Here's Nesmith. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Out to Carter. Here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope right side. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Siakam outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach DeMar Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
And guys, getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Wagner. Pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce. Suggs has got 8 points.
Let's not forget, Jalen Suggs is a great football player growing up. He is not afraid to mix it up down low.
And Nemhard has it in the corner. Siakam finds Mathurin.
2 minutes.
Out to Turner. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Suggs. And it's Halliburton missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer. Siakam pulls it in. Pacers leading by 6. And Nemhard has it in the corner. Siakam left side. Wagner against Mathurin. Uncovered. Banchero grabs the board. The Magic trail by 6. Wagner kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nemhard.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Wagner has screen on Siakam. Wagner outside. Toppin with the steal. Pass to McConnell. Siakam outside. Now, here's Neesmith. Screen by Siakam. That will count. Buried from outside. See a review here. It was pretty close. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA replay center is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pacers lead by 12. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Banchero. Black is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the center position. Now, here is Halliburton. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Pass to Neesmith. The 3-ball. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. Neesmith has got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. Magic shooting around 41% on the night. Here's Black. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Outside for Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. And here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Banchero left side. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Toppin. And the Pacers another 3.
And they have been relentless from deep.
and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. The Magic trail by 16 and finished off by Wagner.
I tell you, don't be surprised when Franz Wagner gets up above the rim and finishes. This guy loves to attack the basket.
Takes it out to Siakam. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Turner with the screen. Back to Siakam. Lock at 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they had a tough time taking the lid off.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Halliburton against Suggs. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Caldwell Pope for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Suggs, screen on Halliburton. Banchero kicks to Caldwell Pope. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Indiana.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Halliburton drives in. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Here's Orlando now. 9-point game. And it's Banchero missing. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Siakam outside. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. So it's Indiana picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound by Turner. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. Nails it from beyond the arc.
No hesitation from Tyrese Halliburton. He's a confident guy.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Lillard. Kuzma, the pass to Lillard. No good from outside. Indiana on offense. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. And when I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo, Coach was full of admiration, saying it's always going to be difficult when you're playing Giannis. Not only is he one of the best players this league has, but he's also a fierce competitor. Guys, it sounds like he knows what he's up against.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Now here's Neesmith. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
It's not going to go for him. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Neesmith. 4-3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game. Stolen by Siakam.
Awesome defense, just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. The ball's knocked loose.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Indiana again missing. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo from the arc. Offensive board. Here's Prince. Beyond the arc. Lopez can't hit.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside Neesmith. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. Neesmith's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Pulls it from the corner. Prince with the bucket.
Taurean Prince, a big energy guy, and that scoring will bring more of it.
And here's Turner from the arc. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Lopez for 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Now here's Siakam. Still without a bucket. Over Kuzma. Siakam, no good. Lillard outside. The 3 from Prince. Gets the 3 to fall.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Indiana leading. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. And there's the drive. Nembhard outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Kuzma for 3.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Mather is checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. "20 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Lillard. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 6.
And not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
They set a pick. There's Neesmith with the 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Fires it. And it's Mathurin missing. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more. But this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Green. Puts up a 3. They get it again. Out to Portis. Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. Indiana leading by 3. Porter with the steal. Green with the ball. Porter with a screen on Mathurin. Green for 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Indiana's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Now Walker. Three-pointer Mathurin. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. From the corner. Trent outside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And Indiana with some changes. Turner comes in for Walker, and it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. A nice shot by Toppin.
Well, the defense doesn't want to let Obi Toppin find some comfortability from that range.
Pass to Trent. Trent on the wing. Launches a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Mathurin. And here's Nembhard. Launches it. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent on the wing. Back to Prince. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Porter from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out to the wing. Turner passes to Toppin. Back to Turner. Toppin, a screen on Lopez. Nembhard outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Turner for 3. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Bucks trail by 3.
2 minutes.
And here is Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. And here's Lopez from the arc.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Mathurin against Prince. to the wing on the left. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. There's the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best six-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, he gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game, so this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Indiana's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Mathurin passes to Siakam, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Siakam's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lopez, the screen. Lillard finds Lopez. Mathurin with a steal. In transition, here come the Pacers. Right wing. 29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Let's go with a three. To the left wing. And here's Turner from the arc. That shot is off. And it's Lillard with the ball for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2. Out to Portis. Pass to Lopez. Back to Portis. There's the screen by Kuzma. Portis, the pass to Kuzma. Great look, but off the mark. That one is off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Pacers up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Aaron Nesmith. He's getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
5 on the clock. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3 is up. Brent grabs the miss.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Lillard finds Lopez. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. Shot clock at 5, and the shot goes. Lillard's got 12.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Pass to Siakam from behind the arc. He drops it from range. 6 points for him.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Turner. Halliburton with the ball. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. And Lopez picks him up. It's stolen by Kuzma. The three from Prince. Sinks the tray. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now Lopez. And here is Kuzma. Nesmith covering. Here's Prince. Here's Lillard. Not this time.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Poke loose. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Back to Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Halliburton, a screen on Kuzma. There's Nesmith with the three, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Kuzma for 3, and again it's Milwaukee from deep.
And Kuzma has proven he can be an effective scorer, whether he's operating on or off the ball.
It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special, and when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
They set the pick. Siakam, left side. Turner, and screen on Antetokounmpo. Back to Nesmith. Fires the three, and they turn it over. Shot clock violations, the buzzer sounds. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Matherin comes in for Nesmith. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Trent, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McConnell finds Toppin. Siakam the screen. Over to the wing. To stop the run. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Lillard. Outside for Porter. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Milwaukee leading by 6. On the court right now for the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And for a big guy, Obi is quick off the floor.
Trent on the wing. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Trent with a screen on Walker. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Trent on the wing. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Portis. Matherin with a rebound. Pacers trail by 4. McConnell passes to Walker. Portis against Toppin. On the wing, Matherin. From downtown, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on McConnell. And here's Porter outside. Can't get it to drop. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Shot's good by Matherin.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Trent from long range. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Matherin. Toppin outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. to take the lead. Rebounded by Kuzma.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Shoots over Nesmith, and all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And Kuzma with tremendous confidence. He feels like he can hit it from anywhere on the floor.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
The 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2.
Nembhard with it. Antetokounmpo's there. Turner, a screen on Lopez. 6 to shoot. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. To tie it up. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his 3rd foul so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot by Lillard, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Siakam to 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
And Milwaukee shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Prince. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. And Siakam. Here we go. Here's Nembhard. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Nembhard's gone just 1 of 5 from deep here. The 3 from Prince. Pure from 3-point range. Prince has got 9 points here in the second half.
How about the clutch gene showing up in Taurean Prince? What a shot.
Releases. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
It's Prince on the wing. Back to Lillard. Kuzma outside. Takes the 3. Pacers with a rebound. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Back to Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And Halliburton looks absolutely unfazed by the moment.
Kuzma outside. 3-pointer. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back. Say what you will about the value of the 3-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
That's good from Banchero on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Talking about Damian Lillard, coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Drills the three-pointer.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective in cashing in there.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
From deep, Prince. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And then Carter with the jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Now, here's Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Carter with a screen on Prince. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Prince kicks to Lopez. Lopez sets a screen for Prince. Launches from deep. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. The train. And Contavious Caldwell Pope with a three. Caldwell Pope's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Orlando. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Prince. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got 6 points.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Got a piece of it. 1:24 left to play in the first. From deep, Prince. The shot off that time.
Well, he's got a page zero. That one almost dropped.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 2. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. They get it back. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shoots over Kuzma. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
No good on the 3. Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And it's Banchero missing. The Bucks shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Really left alone that time. 6 points for him.
Sticking it from the corner. You got to know where Lillard is at all times.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Banchero. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
They've out-hustled their opponent so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Banchero up there with Isaac. Then there's Black. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here are the Magic now, following the 3 by Milwaukee. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Portis. Misses the 3.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Trent can't hit. The Magic trail by 3. There's Porter with the 3. Pass to Trent. Portis kicks to Trent. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Trent's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Magic. Carter, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Harris. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. So, Stan, we have a second-generation player in front of us, and next to us is Dad. Cole Anthony, he has his dad's gift, don't you think, for passing the ball?
Yeah, Kevin had a lot more scoring gift than his dad had. You know, and the thing I love about what Cole has done, though, I respect so much, is he's accepted that role coming off the bench, and he's been such a great weapon for them.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day, because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. Pass to Bitadze. Fires the 3. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Porter passes to Prince. Launches it. Rebound by the Magic. Banchero dishes to Black. There's the triple. Drains the three-pointer. Black's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Banchero left side. From outside the arc, Porter pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Back to Giannis. It's stolen by Carter. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. There's Bitadze. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's Porter outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Pass to Bitadze. From deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Now here's Prince. He's got 9. Trent outside. High post shot. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from the wing. The kick out to Porter. From deep three-point territory. Carter pulls it in. Orlando trailing here.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Bitadze the pass to Banchero. Out to Carter. From past the arc. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top. They lead. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Setting the floor for the Bucks. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Magic shooting around 41% on the night. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Suggs, and it's all evened up. And so it's Milwaukee now. Right side out of Antetokounmpo, and here's Prince outside. Connects from three-point range. Prince has got 12 points in the game. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Lillard. And it looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Three-pointer, Lillard, offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Lillard surveying the D. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero dishes to Suggs. Pass to Carter. Trying his luck from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here is Lillard. He's covered by Banchero. Here's Prince. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Caldwell Pope against Prince. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Caldwell Pope over in the corner. Banchero. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Carter for 3. Drills it from outside. He's got 5.
And when you call a play for Carter Jr., you really want to get him something in rhythm. Great execution there.
Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success stand for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Prince wide open, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Suggs with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and it's Banchero missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Trent with the wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's a good screen. Wagner outside. Suggs in the corner. For the lead. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Kicks it out to Lillard. 14 feet away, and the basket is good. Lillard's got 8 points.
Oh, taking what the defense is giving Lillard with an opportunistic shot there.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Black. Banchero with the screen. Here's Black. For 3. And it's Banchero missing.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Lillard outside. And the 3 ball is good. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead. Here's Black. Pass to Banchero. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Out of bounds.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. That's is out there for Orlando.
First team foul.
Bucks leading by 7. Giannis kicks to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Trent against Anthony. Here's Banchero. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Paolo Banchero.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. Well, with his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Trent against Isaac. Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Porter. From about 19 feet. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Anthony. There's the drive. Pass to Bitadze. Isaac a screen on Giannis. Out to Anthony. Banchero against Portis. Here's Black. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Got a piece of it. Isaac against Giannis. Outside Porter. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Porter. Porter can't get that one to fall. The Magic trail by 5. Here's Anthony. Pass to Bitadze. Back to Anthony. From downtown. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. On the wing, Porter. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
And the 3 off target.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation 3s are not the way to do it.
Back to Giannis. Pass to Green. Giannis with it. Now Anthony defending. And here is Trent outside. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back the pass to Isaac. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Bucks leading by 8. Over in the corner, Green sinks the 3-pointer.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition. Trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
The sheer volume of 3-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's Green, missing. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. Good on the 3-point shot. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And thank you, David.
should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3, the small forward. Now Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. On the wing, Mathurin. Stolen by Carter. And the Magic pushing it up now. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner with a screen on Halliburton. Some room here for Suggs. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Sinks it from distance.
And with each made three, Mathurin's confidence rises, an encouraging sign.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play, but Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton against Suggs. Pass to Siakam. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Banchero.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. Wagner up top. Shoots over Mathurin. And it's Wagner missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And stolen by Suggs. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Jacks up a 3. Indiana with a rebound. It's stolen. Three-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mathurin against Wagner. Siakam for 3. He buries it from 3.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero outside. The 3 is up. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Indiana leading. On the wing, Nembhard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mathurin with the ball. Now Carter defending. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the Magic making a change here. Bataze's checked in. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Wagner for 3. Fires in the triple.
Hunting for that shot. Wagner wants to eat.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
This Magic team is making moves in the East. Star forward Paolo Banchero said, we're a lot more competitive. We know we're talented. We can play with anybody, and we've proven it. Just one game at a time. Brian?
Got to take that simple approach. A team on the rise, Allie. Thank you. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. Toppin, a screen on Anthony. Out left to the wing. Right side, Neesmith. Up top, McConnell. Siakam outside. No good on the 3. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Wagner, the pass to Black. Now Anthony. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers. Jackson for 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Batase. Wagner outside. Fires for three. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Jackson. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first.
Boy, good contest that time by Halliburton. A combination of quickness and length allows him to defend at a high level.
Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Three-pointer, Anthony. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Toppin passes to McConnell. Back to Toppin. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jackson. He tries for three. Doesn't go for him. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Jonathan Isaac is out there with Banchero. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Goga Batase. And it's Black in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
There's a screen.
Orlando foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Magic. Number 23.
McConnell outside. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And Neesmith gets it to go. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Pass to De Silva. Driving inside. Anthony outside. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Orlando. Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates. And it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Halliburton against Banchero. There's Neesmith with the 3. Drills it from deep. Neesmith's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Goes up on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Black's got 5 points.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
Halliburton goes to the right side. Pass to Toppin. The 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Batase. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Pass to Suggs. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely. There's Neesmith with the 3. Outside for Halliburton. This one for 3. Yes! Top points from Tyrese.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Remaining in the first half.
Black passes to Banchero. Takes a three. The offensive rebound.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by the Magic. There's a minute 40 left to play in the second quarter. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015, for much of his career with the team, he's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Black passes to Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Halliburton goes. There's a screen. Driving to the basket. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Suggs. Back to Turner. Plenty of space. Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. And Wagner gets it to go.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Nembhard from outside the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Nembhard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope against Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Turner finds Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Wagner. Halliburton misses. Orlando is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's the drive from the arc. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Gotta be impressed with this guy's confidence.
You know, Clark, something Kentavious Caldwell Pope brings, that championship experience.
And every championship team has a guy like KCP. A guy who can make shots, who's always there, ultra reliable, plays both ends, doesn't step out of his role, and all he does is help you win championships. I love watching guys like that contribute in a meaningful way to championship teams. And he's a fun guy to watch because he does his job at a high level pretty much every night.
Here's Matherin. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And putting his athletic ability to work. I mean, Matherin comes in hot on the drive and lifts off for the slam.
And Carroll with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Orlando.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pacers trail by 4. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Neesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Magic leading by 4. Wagner for 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Batadze comes in for Carter. And it's Isaac in for Paolo Banchero. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. No one covered. Isaac's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Outside Neesmith, over Wagner. Neesmith's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Ooh, poked away. Siakam outside. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Siakam's got 6.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Black. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Siakam. Over Suggs. Siakam, no good. Orlando has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. And here's Wagner. The 3-ball. They get the rebound. Wagner on the wing. From downtown. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Got a piece of it. One second left. And Anthony slams it in.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he...
And so it's the Orlando Magic, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Banchero out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Goga Batadze. Then there's Anthony. And it's Black in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Isaac on the take. The kick out to Banchero. Batadze, the pass to Isaac. The 3 from Banchero knocks down the triple. And the Magic lead by 10.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
To the wing, right side. Here's Black. From outside, off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Offensive board. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Neesmith. Launches a three. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Batadze's got 6 rebounds in the game. The three from Banchero. Hits the trifecta. Banchero's got 6 in the quarter.
And Banchero has some range already. I mean, I want to see him continue to drain these shots.
Toppin outside. There's Neesmith with a three. Sinks it from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own.
Boom. Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his 3rd foul so far. Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Harris comes in for Isaac. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Mather and...
Oh, my goodness!
Powered it home!
Did you see it, Reed? Dunk-you-less!
Bringing the house down!
Siakam, the pass to Turner. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wagner for 3. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Black. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony.
Yeah, just the raw speed of Matherin. The defense can't catch up, so he just goes all the way.
Suggs against Halliburton. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Siakam for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. And here's Suggs. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 10. Nembhard outside. Takes a 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Siakam. Such a wide open look. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
To the paint, to the left side wing. Back to Turner. There's the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
The kick out to Banchero. Here's the 3. Banchero with the answer.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Magic.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Paolo Banchero.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And they're running. Pass to Nembhard. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Orlando with the rebound. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's Mathurin missing. Suggs against Mathurin. Suggs surveys the D. Turner against Wagner. Suggs outside. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. A clean win and one with